What does a parent do? What does a person do? What makes some people run while others stay? I'll tell you this sort of Jewish Chicago boy never expected to be living in this small German town. I don't even speak German. What does a parent do? Well, I know what I won't do. How do you change something that has been repeated for generations? To break the cycle.
Servus.
Jawohl, hallo.
Okay. Meine Tochters Geburtstagparty ist heute.
Ja?
Ich brauche Kosher.
Yeah, how many?
One, I think I need one groß.
40.
But do you have a sheet cake? Shit. Erdbeer.
A donut or a ball or this one for your daughter?
Super.
Okay.
Vielen Dank. Okay, tschüss. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear my lovey. Wait. Happy birthday to you. Yay! That's not funny. No.
Because this with, that side of the family in Germany, I get that you'd be like, oh, it is what it is.
Well, what's wrong with Dad?
Knows who your dad is.
I mean, how many birthdays was my dad there for me? None after 13. None. I'm here with her and I will always be with her, so don't give me shit. Cover yours.
Don't give me a shit.
My mom used to throw amazing birthday parties. Like homemade carnivals. We'd be throwing water balloons or bobbing for apples, just all these little games.
Cheese.
Yeah, me with
My mama used to make pizza for kids' birthday parties, and that was her business, because she was an entrepreneur.
entrepreneur.
And I wish my mama was here to make this with you.
And you are the best cook ever.
Ever?
Yeah. But I want to stay.
You come back, love.
I want to stay.
No.
Just a little longer.
Did you have fun on your birthday?
Yeah.
Me too. The hardest thing is I go back to mom's and take her to the car, and she says, Papa bleiben. And Papa bleiben means Papa stay. You got a whole day of chaos and fun, and then it's like emptiness.
Servus, my friend. How are you?
I'm fine. You?
Yeah, doing very well. You juggle?
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, good.
All right, I take these. Can you juggle?
I cannot like that.
No?
I want to.
No. No. I swear to God, you need a PhD to figure out even the garbage system in Germany. There's black cans and green cans and yellow and brown. I think the plastic and glass containers, I can't even put glass here. You have to take that to a separate part of the city. And then there's containers for the white glass, the brown glass, and the green glass.
Green or brown?
So you have to separate those. Diverse kleine Teile, random small parts are okay.
All right, so lids. Put them in or no?
Stein material, I think that's like stone material. What about the cork?
The same, I think.
So Zeitung, so newspapers are okay. This paper goes somewhere else. Biotoni, I guess a bio, that's organic. That's the organic there. I mean, when I was in Chicago, you'd open up the can, you'd take everything, you throw it in there, and it would say goodbye. If you do that here, they'll find out who you are and they'll give you a fine. Look, the person didn't break it down. I'm gonna report them. If you don't get down here at the right time of the week and you miss the paper pickup, then you might as well take it back up to your place. Or you throw it in the wrong can and you run. I spend a lot of time walking around alone here. I think I'm pretty much an outsider. Entschuldigung. Speaking English?
Yeah,
What does that say?
this used to be a synagogue, a church for Jewish people.
Right? Yes, yes. Ich bin ein Juden. I'm trying to learn
German.
German. Schwer.
Yeah.
Schwer, right?
Sehr
For an Auslander like me.
Die einen sagen kein Auto rein in die Innenstadt, auch der Domplatz muss alles geschaltet stehen. So, Lieferverkehr. Aber ich darf nicht als Einzelner da rein. Ne? Mit etlichen Ausgängen, da konnte man Schutz drin finden beim. Handquadersteine, sie werden als sehr qualitätvoll geschildert, besonders dann in den inneren Kellern. Die sind oft in den Kellern gar nicht so besonders schön zugerichtet, aber in diesen Kellern hier unten schon. Hinter uns dann die Tür, wo wir also gleich die Hinterstehen.
The Jewish heritage. What do you think about that?
Why should we make a problem out of Jewish and Christian and Islam? I think you see the synagogue over there. Just go there and have an encounter with friends.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. And all the world would be okay.
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm not Jewish. You
No.
see my hair?
Yeah, I'm definitely an outsider. But I am fascinated by the history here. I'm surrounded by it. It's hard to miss. Just walking Hamilton through the city, I've learned a lot. So 1,000 years ago, there was a rabbinical school here with a major Jewish population. Actually, one of our favorite Spielplatz or playgrounds is a memorial to the synagogue that was destroyed in the 1500s. And those cellars from the tour, they are right below where my daughter and I play almost every day. I grew up learning about the Holocaust, reading books, watching documentaries. Now that I live here, and I walk Hamilton over this bridge every day, where hundreds of prisoners in wooden shoes were marched to an actual concentration camp, the struggle of staying here smacks me in the face every day. Stephanie is my first real friend here and probably the closest thing to a Jewish person I've met. Maybe it's because she's from New York, but she has children too, so it's someone I can talk to about kid issues, and she also loves great food. Oh my God.
What?
This is the spiciest thing I've ever eaten. I mean, I've been here almost 4 years. I've never met another Jewish person here.
Has it been 4 years now?
Yeah. You know the history of this place, right? This was the building that had almost 500 prisoners, like, right above our head.
Right, and now there's like cheap apartments upstairs and Asian restaurant.
My life changed when a friend pointed to this building and said it was a concentration camp. It was called a subcamp, and it was here during the later part of the war. And this is what blows me away. Every one of these red dots was one of those coliseums. This synagogue is in the exact spot where in 1938, during Kristallnacht, or Night of the Broken Glass, the mayor ordered it to be burned to the ground. It was only rebuilt a few years ago. I haven't really been involved with any type of congregation or anything like that for a long time. But, you know, living here as an outsider, maybe I could feel some sort of connection again. So, I know we haven't talked about this in a while, but I got a question for you.
Okay.
What do you think is going on with Dad's health? Right now, I don't care either way, but I just kind of want to know, like, what's the deal?
Well, do you really not care? Because you're talking about it, so you must have some little bit of care.
It's just, I'm thinking about it because, you know, we were told that he had like less than a year to live, and that was a while ago. So, you know, do we believe it or not?
Dad, yes, has the diabetes. He's in kidney failure, but I don't know, he's still alive. A normal thing would be, Dad, how are you feeling? What's going on? But we don't do that with him.
No, we don't talk about shit with him.
I know, but as Mom always would say, he's still your father.
Now that I'm a father, it kills me even more that we'd never had a relationship.
It's just the way it is, though. Is it right? No, it is not right. I mean, who leaves their kids with a letter? Doesn't even say goodbye. It's very hard to swallow, and it's 40 years later. It doesn't go away. And obviously it doesn't go away with you, too, because you're talking about it. Well, as long as you can be at peace if he passes away, Adam, without you ever talking to him again.
So I'm going to see my buddy, Captain G, who owns my favorite bar in this town. He's a DJ, and he's also a father. He's got 5 kids, and his slogan is Captain G and the place to be. He's been a really cool, really good friend to me.
Hey, Adam.
How you doing, buddy?
I've been here quite a while.
I know. You good?
Tony, want a coffee?
Please. I worked in a restaurant once. The kitchen staff hated me. they would swear at me in Spanish, and I, didn't know what they were saying. They, oh, me dejo, this and that. One day, I was like, I'm gonna get back at them. And I called the guy a schmuck. And the guy said, what's a schmuck? And I said, it's a Jewish man's penis. And he said, schmuck. And then every time I would come into the kitchen, he'd say, hey, schmuck. We were best friends from that point on. I've been here almost 4 years now. One of the things that keeps me up at night, and it scares the shit out of me, is what I'm gonna do here. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. I've had my business back in the US for about 15 years now, and I want to do something here. I'm not going anywhere. I gotta stay here for my daughter. My father left me when I was 12, and I'm not gonna do that to her. So I have to find something to do here. I've thought about restaurants. I've thought about opening up a barbecue place because I miss that from the US. I miss that food. Certain foods I'm just dying for here that I can't find.
If we trust what comes from the inside, from deep in the heart, and you say you're missing that and that from the US, so if it's not there, God damn it, create it.
Perfect. And V is a how.
Yeah, how? I know that.
Of course, you know everything.
It's very humbling to try to speak this language with people.
Yeah, true.
I'm only supposed to speak English with my daughter, and then as soon as I drop her off, she switches to German with her mom. And I'm like, wait, what are you saying? What are you saying? Don't talk about me. I just carry her around as like a human translator. You gotta teach me German. Because you speak.
Just like this. Hello. Like this.
Oh, should I start with that? Hello.
Yeah.
How do you say in German, oy vey?
What is that?
It's a Yiddish or Jewish term that goes, oy vey.
We can say, for example, verdammt.
Verdammt.
Yeah, but that's a bad
I
word.
shouldn't yell it out.
No.
Verdammt. So this is an interesting shop.
Delikatessen.
What's so funny is when it first opened up, I was like, oh my God, a delicatessen. Amazing. And I went in here and I was like, I don't even think they make sandwiches in there. In the US, if it's a Jewish deli, it's got the corned beef sandwiches, pastrami sandwiches, big, awesome, potato latkes, and it's got gefilte fish.
What's this fish? Gefilte?
It's like a fish hamburger.
Oh, okay.
What is a delicatessen that doesn't make great sandwiches?
I think it's a usual shop with some special stuff.
It's a shop just like everything else here. I've never lived in a city that doesn't have a Jewish deli. Now there's a crazy idea. So I've been researching my family history because when I moved here, I had no idea where my family exactly was from. Were they stuck here during the Holocaust? From what I could tell, most of my relatives were from Russia, Minsk, Russia. But it's really interesting when I look at the family tree. On my dad's side, there's an interesting pattern of abandonment. My great-grandfather put his kids into an orphanage. My great-grandmother ran away with another man. That starts to build a picture of why my grandparents on my dad's side were the way they were, and even why my dad is the way he is. This has definitely affected my relationships. I never even thought I would get married. Then, while on vacation in Europe, I thought I met the perfect woman. We married super fast and got pregnant even faster. And as you might have guessed, the marriage didn't work out.
Do you always feel lonely?
I don't always feel lonely, but most of the time I'm alone. And ever since I got divorced, I lost that side of the family. And, you know, I miss my close friends here. I was a lifelong bachelor. I come to Germany, meet someone, and 3 months later, I decide to get married. All of my friends had bets. They're like, over under, he's gonna be back in 2 years. And they also had bets on my marriage too, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. When you take risks, sometimes they pay off,
Sometimes it don't.
and sometimes you're stuck somewhere. As I walked through this beautiful old place, I was feeling my ancestry. Maybe the so-called stuck situation is my chance to break the old patterns that I see in my family tree. Just how do I build my life here? The view from here is amazing.
Oh, wow.
There's nothing in the US as old as like from the 1500s.
Yeah.
And I wish, my friends and family could see this.
You miss them, right?
Yeah.
Are you planning on going back?
Supposed to go back soon. I mean, I haven't seen my sister in, I don't know, a few years. And I haven't seen my dad in like 8 or 9 years. Yeah, I don't think he's doing that well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, he's never met his granddaughter. Of course, I want him to meet her, but him and I have to reconcile. And I don't know if we're gonna do that. Now that he doesn't have much longer to live, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to be a better person.
And you also do it for your daughter.
I'm so impressed how you paint.
I'm so impressed how you paint.
Oh, thank you. That's nice red.
Here's for your Oma.
For your Oma. It's my mama. That's a nice paint. Seriously? No. Can you say non-toxic?
Non-toxic.
That's not fun.
Yes.
But this one is very special. For my mama.
For your mom.
Special from her. All right, I need you to help me pack. So take everything and throw it in here. Ready? Go.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I should pack you.
Hey, not me.
Get in here.
No.
I pack you.
No, you don't pack.
No, I won't pack you.
Because I'm big.
Because you're big. I'm going to go to America for 2 weeks. Okay? But I'm going to call you every day.
You can't go in America.
You shouldn't go?
No, you can't, no.
I can no go?
No.
All right, should I drop you off now? No? You want to stay? Give me a hug. I haven't been back to the U.S. since my daughter was born. I miss the food. I really miss my friends. And maybe it's time to address some of the unfinished business with my family. I will miss my daughter terribly, but she always knows I'm coming back. I love Chicago. I actually got tutored for my bar mitzvah at one of these homes right here. First time I tried chewing tobacco and threw up was in the field over here, the corner here, where we used to break dance in the 80s. Sorry I haven't been here in a while. You'll never guess what I did.
You're so funny.
Look what we have. Sausage.
She made something special for you.
So, I'm thinking of opening a deli where your granddaughter lives in this small German town. I need to bring a little bit of home there. Just like those grilled skirt steaks in the backyard on Sundays like we used to do. I learned a lot watching you. I just wish I had paid attention when you made corned beef. Now, Chicago in the springtime, nothing better. I wonder what my friends are gonna say about this deli thing.
My man! Yeah! I came thousands of miles for that. The skirt steak sandwich. My guy. How you doing?
How you doing, man?
What's up, buddy?
Frito!
How's it going, man?
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Carlos, right?
Yeah, that's right. Adam, how are you?
Hey, Adam! What's happening?
Tom! Guess who's here? Hey! Hello, my friend.
Mazel tov.
This is the skirt steak you've been dreaming about.
Love
Say
it.
bye to Germany for a little bit.
All right.
Hello to Chicago.
There she is. Yes.
Well, boys, we've got a lot to talk about, but let's start with this.
Cheers. Good to see you, brother.
How good was that bite?
Tears to the eyes. I missed it so much.
You did not.
I did
Lake Bloomer.
Yeah.
That's a steak.
That's a Chicago steak.
This is eating, bro.
You don't get a steak like this in Germany.
No. That's why I came back here. So all these, like, the little simple foods that I really miss from here, I thought, how do I tie them all together and maybe even do some sort of, like, restaurant, concept there, right? So I'm thinking of opening up a Jewish deli in my town.
Whoa, what? Get out of here. I actually think you're uniquely unqualified to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 20 plus years in food service. I wouldn't touch delicatessen. It is literally the hardest thing to do in food.
The road is paved with successful business people that think it's easy. You need to figure out a way to do this that you don't neglect the daughter. Because once the big wheel starts turning, it doesn't stop.
How many people do you know in American restaurant industry that made a fortune in burgers or burritos, Asian food, or pizzas? A lot of billionaires. There's not one that made it in Jewish. Now, bear in mind, the word delicatessen comes from the ancient German, meaning place where the Jews eat.
I can watch YouTube videos on how to corn. How hard is corning a beef? What if I did a pop-up?
What if you pop up to
Pop-up's
test it
not
out?
a bad idea.
Low
See
risk,
what I can
low
get.
risk, low risk, right?
Yes.
Now, by the way, I know him.
Yeah.
He either already signed a lease. I've known him way too long.
Dream and do.
He's a step ahead.
Can you share, when did your dad leave? How did he leave? I mean, that's a seriously open wound, and I don't want to open that, but I've never heard that story from you.
Basically, when I was 12, my dad sits down, my sister and I, one night, and says, kids, you know how much I love Colorado.
And I was like, yes, we're moving to the mountains, moving to Colorado. And he said, no, you're not going, I'm going. And the next morning, I woke up and saw his image pass in front of my door on his way out. From that time until today, I've seen him maybe 10 times.
I wish my mom could have met my daughter.
What was your name? What's your mom's name?
My mom's name was Yvette. Her business was called Happy Birthdays with Yvette. And she did kids' birthday parties. 4 or 5 birthday parties on the weekend. And that's how she supported us. And I'll never forget, after she died, 2 weeks later, I get a phone call. And this woman's like, oh, your mom's supposed to do a birthday party for us. Wow. Yes. And I was like, well, I'll do it. And I knew exactly what to do. She taught me everything. She always taught me there's a way to get it done, there's a way to do it, and I carry that with me in my business, today. One of the things I'll never forgive my dad for was after my mom got cancer, my dad knew about it. And he knew about it for like a year before she told us about it.
Adam, the best thing you can do is to forgive and have no expectations. It would be the right thing to do, to move forward.
Before my bar mitzvah, I remember having to go over to a friend's house to learn how to tie my own tie, since my mom didn't know how and my dad wasn't there. We would usually go on Shabbat, and I don't think I've been to a Shabbat dinner since.
A mezuzah?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Doesn't that normally go on the outside?
Goes on every door frame in the home.
I got a lot to learn.
Do you have enough scotch?
Baruch, atah, Adonai, Eloheinu, melech haolam.
Ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushani b'mitzvotav.
Our custom, everybody for themselves.
In this house, everybody helps themselves. If you go hungry, it's your own fault.
And is this meal kosher?
Yeah.
Everything's kosher.
But the Jews always remember that God liberated them from Egypt. For thou hast chosen us, hast given us thy holy Shabbat as an inheritance. Blessed art thou, our Lord, who hallowest the Shabbat. The tradition is that the day starts at midnight, as we said in the prayer, and it was evening and it was morning. That's why Shabbat starts on a Friday night as the sun goes down.
This is why I don't hang out with you on Friday nights, because my mom makes this, and this is where I'd much rather be than with you monkeys.
In the past 20 or 30 years, I have not been to a Shabbat.
So I say the word kiddush to you. Do you know what that means?
Kiddush? No, I think of kishki. You know what kishki is?
I do know what kishki is.
That's what I think of. In my city, there's memorials. There's something called Stoppelsteiners.
Stoppelsteiner.
You know
Right.
those?
Yeah.
So I walk out my house to walk my dog every day. I pass 3 on my left.
The young children should know what a Stoppelstein is. Sometimes when you walk in the street, there's a stone.
Yeah.
And you stumble over it. Yeah. The Germans have put stones in the street and they built it into the concrete to say, here lived the Jew. He's been dead for 80 years.
They say in every generation there will be anti-Semitism. That's the Torah. The Torah says that. That's why it's very important to know who you are, what you are, where you come from, why you should be able to defend your position and fight anti-Semitism.
I'm very thankful that you invited me and I could come here.
Oh, I've been asking you for years. Finally, he comes.
Thank you.
Great to meet you, man.
Thanks for the enlightenment.
You know, Adam, more than the Jews have kept Shabbat, Shabbat has kept the Jews.
I haven't seen my sister in over 3 years. We were close growing up, only a year apart. She was upset when I moved away. She likes things more secure. I like a little adventure. When it comes to my dad, we both handled things very differently. She was more angry about my father leaving my mom. I felt more abandoned. We've always had our differences, But in the end, she's always been there for me. Hello.
Hi, Ro.
Are you hungry?
I'm starving.
Let me see.
All right, let's eat.
Well, you know, I did some family research, and our great-great-grandfather, his name was Isaac Friedman.
Oh, so they shortened his name from Friedman to Fried?
Yeah.
Okay. When I eat this food, I think of growing up. I think of Mom. I think of Grandma Lil. Are you really thinking of doing this?
Look, I know it would take a ton of work, a ton of money and all that, but I can start off with something small.
But you can't get any meat there. How are you going to make the corned beef?
I'll figure out how to make corned beef.
Are you going to wear little white hats and a white jacket? You know how they did in the old school?
Maybe. For decades, you know, I really didn't care that much about being Jewish.
I'm aware.
But there's a part of me that's starting to miss the connection.
Okay.
I miss a connection with a group of people.
Okay, stop right there. So what's coming into my head right now is what you just said. You miss a connection with people. So the people is family. The holidays are not really, to me, about like
The religious side, right.
the religious side. It's about getting together with family and friends and eating Jewish food and saying a couple prayers. But it's more about community, right?
Right, and
Do
I'm
you
missing that
feel
there.
that? But you
Yes,
didn't
I'm
have-
missing
but
it.
you didn't do it here either. That's my point. I mean, you come to Chicago and, you know, you've been here a week. People that I know are like, what, you haven't even seen your brother. I'm like, I know, I'm seeing him today. But you've been here for 6 days already. It is extremely, extremely hurtful that I have no idea who your daughter is at all. Nothing, not one thing, except I get some videos.
Right. Why don't you call me and say, can I talk to your daughter? Why don't we set up a weekly thing? Why haven't we?
It's because it's been 3, I mean, I don't know why.
I take what you are saying to me, okay? I do.
I know I can be difficult too, but it doesn't mean that you just don't talk to someone for a year. It's with you, truthfully, I've said this to you before, it's all or nothing. There's never like a balance. It was obsessive, like talking all the time, and then it's like we get in a fight, then we don't talk for a year or whatever it is. That's fucked up.
Hi, love. Were you taking a nap?
When she first sees me on the phone, she's like, wait a minute, where is he? Because I see my father, but he's not here.
I'll see you soon, okay?
Yeah.
All right, I love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Kissy. Mwah. It's the best when we're together, and when we're apart, it's really difficult. It's like I don't exist. You know, it's I guess that's the life of a, you know, a shared custody parent.
Hey, come on in, it's open. All right, so I took everything out of storage.
Yeah.
I tried to find pictures of us with Dad, and there's hardly any. I don't know if you remember this, but he sent this to both of us. I found this in my drawer. He wrote, "There's a hole in my heart. It's been there a long time. What did I do so wrong to deserve such a fate? Is it too late to make amends and learn to love each other again? Dad. P.S. Happy birthday." He thinks a phone call, you know, every couple weeks is enough. So, you know, and I don't know if that would ever change. But I will tell you, he does love you. I mean, you obviously care too, but you've been so angry for so long.
You know, now that I'm a father, I realize, how could he just walk away? You know, I would never do that to my daughter. What I would like to find out from him, how has he really felt all these years?
I'm telling you, if you get him to talk or be in a room with you for an hour or two at a time, that's all you're gonna get. It's not gonna be 6 hours of hanging out and going shopping and dinner and talking. It won't be. I know I haven't always been the easiest to deal with as well, right? And I know you put up with a lot of stuff too.
Right.
And I think that comes up a lot without saying it. You're just like, fuck it. And then you walk away.
That's how I would deal with stuff. I would walk away and I would leave. We're brother and sister. We're gonna fight, you know, but that doesn't mean we have to fight and not talk for a year.
It's time to stop it.
I have something for you. This is original work of art for my daughter's first day of kindergarten.
Oh.
And I want you to have it.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to meet her. I really can't. All right, I have something for you. I've been saving this for 2.5 years because I have one by my door, and you should have one. I bought it a long time ago.
I'm a Zizza.
I'm a Zizza. It brings you good health, good luck.
I think I'm finally ready to put one up at my house.
Good. I hope so.
So, how do you feel about coming to Germany?
Well, I really do think us having some alone time will be awesome. I want to meet your daughter. She's 3, you know. I want to see how you live. If you're really, really serious about this and you're going to open up a Jewish deli, I will come out and help you.
Shake on her.
All right. Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, let go.
The last time I saw my dad, I had no plans to be a father. I didn't really sleep at all last night. It's a big day for me. Maybe for him too.
Me. Oh, God. Scary. Scary little creature.
Happy little thing.
Yeah. The first boy-girl party I went to, spin the bottle.
Well, it was big when I was in school.
You didn't progress. I remember that dress.
That's my mom standing behind my dad at his bar mitzvah. They knew each other since they were 12.
It's interesting, the dresses they wore back then, with the gloves and the hand corsage.
So, you know, I did a session with a therapist before I came here because I didn't want to blow up. I didn't want to run off like I usually would. And I wanted to make sure we had a conversation. You know, who knows if this is the last time we'll ever see each other.
You know, people talk about who's your hero. My hero is my father because he worked hard to get us from Brooklyn apartment to West Orange in a custom-built home.
Your father was your hero.
Yep.
Now that I'm a father and, you know, I have my daughter, when she holds my hand or, you know, wraps her arms around me, it's just the greatest feeling ever.
Yeah.
I can't imagine moving away from her.
Sure.
You moved away.
I felt very guilty about staying in the Chicago area. I just didn't want to run into your mother with another woman. I tried very, very hard to call at least once a week to find out how you were doing. Most of the time you didn't want to talk to me because you were hurt, and I know that. You went to California with me for a week or whatever. You went to Colorado a couple of times, skiing, this, that, whatever.
Well, I mean, 1 week a year, that wasn't enough for me.
I gave in to everything. Instead of getting half of everything, I took a quarter. I said I would pay for college educations for both of you. It took me until I was 62 years old to pay off the debt. When I found out that your mother had breast cancer, and I begged her to go to a doctor, never did.
Why didn't you tell us? That really affected our relationship because I harbored that you didn't tell us.
I wonder why your mother waited so long to tell you.
She was scared.
Sure. You know, like I said, if it would have made a difference, I don't know. Well, it's nothing we can do about it now.
You and I had a shit relationship for 40 years. You know, like on a Father's Day, I would purposely not send you a card. Mm-hmm. And I know that hurt.
Yeah. Of course it did. Of course it did.
That's how I dealt with it. You know, I felt like that was the only way I could get back, I could punch you, you know? Get back at you.
You and Jennifer manipulated me and took advantage of me.
Took advantage how?
By making me feel guilty about a bunch of things that I wasn't really supposed to be guilty of. You not communicating for years.
I mean, it goes both ways, and I've kept it my cool, but that fucking pisses me off.
What did I do to you besides?
You left. You left, Dad.
You can't go back and say why I abandoned you or left you. I told you the reasons why. Don't make it sound like I'm the one that's totally at fault.
There's times when I wish I would have, instead of us cutting each other off for years, is maybe just talking it out more and just moving forward.
I did everything I could to make it easier for your mother and you and Jennifer. And there's guilt still even when I think about Yvette. But at the time, I just wanted to do this, and I did it.
All right. I think we're good for today.
I did too. I'm petered out.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Careful.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, buddy.
I don't agree with a lot of stuff he said, and there were certain things that hurt. Like, I never knew his father was his hero. It wasn't about fighting him on every detail. It was about growing as a person and moving forward. He's said he's felt some guilt. Maybe that's the best I'm ever gonna get.
These are all the cutest things I've ever seen. I think I want one of everything. Oh, I gotta get this for Captain G. DJ Duck. You got squeaky ducks? We're not getting that. Do you have any rabbi ducks?
Oh, it got discontinued.
The rabbi duck was discontinued.
Look, to make progress, you need to give a little. And sometimes you eat a giant shit sandwich. I don't agree with a lot of what he said. But after all these years, decades of hurt and messed up relationships, it's time to see him for who he really is. Just a person. With dreams, desires, flaws. A person. And it's time to move forward. To forgive. And break the cycle.
Dad, I'm giving you 38 cards for all the years I never gave you a Father's Day card. I'm glad we worked through some things and we can move forward. I hope someday you will get to meet my daughter in person, hopefully in Germany.
In Germany. And more importantly, I hope someday she refers to me as her hero. Love, Adam. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Thank you. Thank you.
And here's 37 more cards for all the years I skipped giving you a Father's Day card.
Thank you.
I wasn't even sure if I was going to come here. And we talked yesterday, and I'm glad I did come here. I'm glad I came. I'm glad we talked. I'm ready for us to move forward.
Right.
And be in our lives for the rest of our lives.
I'm all for it.
You know, I know you said you were guilty, but I would love to hear that you're sorry for that, for moving away.
Well, if you remember, I sent you a letter a while ago telling you that that was the worst day of my life. When I said I was moving away. You said you needed a dad, and that went right to me. But it's in the past, and I'm sorry for it. I'm sorry that I hurt you like that. But I want to look forward to a much, much better relationship. A much better relationship. And I think we've started it here. We have.
I couldn't remember us laughing together. And yesterday, we had a laugh.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, God. Oh, God, Adam.
But you're paying for dinner?
No problem at all. I robbed the piggy bank, and I'm loaded, so.
He said a lot of things where I had to let them just slide off of me, you know, because I wasn't gonna get super confrontational with him. That wasn't why I'm here. My main thing was I had to get this off my chest before he died.
I will say it surprised me that you wanted to do this, but I'm glad you did.
I'm excited for you to come. You're gonna finally meet my daughter, and you gotta teach me how to make corned beef, okay?
I don't know how to make, I know how to make a good brisket.
Done. You're hired.
Good to see you.
Got you a big duck. Quack, quack.
Hey, G.
Adam! What's up, brother? Are you back from the great US of A?
I had a great trip, and I brought you a gift.
DJ Duck. Oh my darkness. Okay. Wow. What does he do?
Where can I get rye bread?
Everywhere.
What's it called?
What
Wait, let me think. It's called rocken.
A rocken.
The first time I ever tried to order it, the woman told me that I should go back to New York City with my bullshit.
What up, G?
Hey.
So for the deli, I'm making kosher pickles.
Kosher pickles. What?
Kind of just from the kosher salt.
And when is a salt kosher and when it's not kosher?
I don't know. We need salt, we need garlic, we need cucumbers, we need vinegar and water. Ha! Give it your bartender shake.
Well, you have different, you have that. Some people shake like that.
Maybe over the shoulder.
This is more the Tom Cruise kind of, huh?
Oh, all right.
Hi, babe. I'm shaking your pickles.
It's almost like a pickle meditation.
Hello. Hello. Spreche Englisch oder Deutsch?
Oder Italo?
Entschuldigung.
Entschuldigung, möchte 5 Kilo Pastrami bestellen. Und da sollte er sich bei Ihnen melden und fragen, bis wann das möglich wäre.
Produzieren nicht mehr für normale Tage. Wir produzieren ausschließlich für Pessach.
They're producing for Pesach.
And now they completely full.
As my mama used to say, there's always a way to get it done. That's what she told me. Hammy, you gotta go outside? What do you want? He wants pastrami. Hello? I got a big favor to ask of you. What are the chances of you bringing me 10 pounds of corned beef?
Oh my God, don't detain me.
Well, I can't find corned beef anywhere here, and the one guy who I was supposed to get the pastrami from totally blew me off.
Well, did you also recall that your sister works for a food distributor? And I could get it there.
Do they have pastrami too?
Yeah.
The deli is saved! Da, 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 ba, da, da, da. Mwah. So I'm trying out my deli concept, and I thought of you guys because I need desserts there.
Yes.
Do you know what rugula is?
Rugula. Rugula. Jetzt Rugula. Probieren. Yes. Rugula.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
You bring this.
Good.
Traveling with meat smuggled in your luggage violates EU Regulation 2122, which pertains to the importing of illegal meat to Germany, which can subject you to confiscation, fines, and even imprisonment. You can bring your dog to the airport, but 50 pounds of meat in your luggage? That's definitely not kosher.
All right, she's landed. The meat is here. I mean, my sister's here too, but I do need my corned beef and pastrami, 40 pounds of it. We got the meat. Thank you, Jen.
This is 80. Is that like 80 in
Kilometers. This is the Autobahn. You ready?
Oh, God.
He just goes fancy. Oh my God, Adam!
This is a good one. I'm meeting my only niece for the first time. And it's been 3 years. And I'm just grateful to be here now and just see how my brother lives and what he's going through and see how little the refrigerators are.
There we go.
Look at your cute dress. It has flowers all, it's so pretty. Look at Papa when he was a little boy. Who's that? Look how little he was. And that's me. Oh, this could be pepperoni. Yes. Now it's gonna cook. Excuse me, pizza maker, can you cut mine? Perfect. Did you teach her the Wheels on the Bus song?
She knows that. She might know that.
Do you know this song? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Next verse. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. Don't tell Daddy.
All right, all the meat is good to go in the car. We got to get going to the deli.
Lovey, do you want to go to the deli? Yeah, and we'll help Papa? We'll help him get ready? I'm going to go too. Is that okay? Okay, good. Of course. We are back? And we'll come back, yeah.
Look at that. That's a mezuzah. Mm-hmm.
Isn't it pretty?
Go.
Oh, wow.
So my friend said I can use everything here.
Okay.
He's like, do whatever you want. Wow, look at this.
Yeah, it's perfect. Lots of space. Look at the grill for the skirt steak.
French fries, strainers, perfect.
These are amazing walk-in coolers. I've never seen coolers like this in the States. Oh, I just almost fell in.
Sayonara, sucker!
Adam, this is an amazing space. It's perfect.
Right?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think this is going to be great.
Well, now the work begins.
You can practice your German.
Ich möchte Sie,
Ich möchte Sie für meine Dele einladen.
ich möchte Sie für meine Deli einladen. Right?
Ja.
Okay. I know this guy. Hello. Ich möchte Sie für meine Deli einladen. Neues Restaurante. Should we give some to the bus? To the bus driver? Everybody, come! You like Jewish food? Come on, Jewish deli. Take one of those. It's an invite.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll see you later. I hope to see you at the deli.
See you where?
At my delicatessen pop-up restaurant opening. Great Jewish food. I make delicious kosher pickles.
Good. I'll be there.
Okay.
Just bye.
Bye. Ciao. Hiya! Ah!
Since you're opening up the deli, you have to learn how to do this on your own. So get over here.
Yes, chef.
We're making real chicken soup.
So I got a good thickness.
Should be thinner.
The Friedmans, we serve it thick.
If you were sitting here by yourself, would you be able to do this?
Absolutely.
And I drop the mic and I leave.
Oh, look at that. Finally, skirt steak in Germany. Behind you. Corned beef coming through. Look at it.
I am getting tired.
Ow!
Hurry up! Skirt steak is next.
Oh, my back. Oh, I got muscle cramps.
We're too old for this shit.
Matzo balls dropping.
I'm gonna send this to Dad. Smile, look at me. Look at me.
50 pounds of meat.
Good?
That's a good soup.
Told you.
The biggest concern for me is not enough people show up. Because if it's not packed, I'm not happy.
If you don't believe in your product, why should I? Remember you said that?
The only thing I can't control is if people show up.
They're gonna show up. I showed up.
You know what? We're prepped. We're ready. The balls are done.
I gotta stretch.
Oh. Oh.
I could fall asleep right here.
Oh.
Oh. You know, it's hard work. My back is killing me. I can't feel my hand, but I feel good. You know, it's like you accomplished something.
I agree.
Mom would be proud.
She would definitely be proud.
And now we just need to fill this place. T-minus 3 hours.
Oh, God.
What did Grandma used to say? When she would burp or fart?
It's better to burp and bear the pain than not to burp and bear the shame.
No, it's reversed.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
better to burp and bear the shame than not to burp and bear the pain. Pastrami coming through.
Who is this?
This is our great-grandfather. Don't roll your eyes yet. Come on.
Sorry, I've never seen it.
Look at that.
That's a great one. That was Mom's 50th birthday. All right, that's good enough.
We're not doing good enough. It's still too wide.
Okay, fine, then we cut it.
Forget it. You know what? I'll do it.
Can I make one more suggestion?
Nope.
Should we dump this and then put regular water in?
Correct. Because they're very good, but they're a little strong.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
It always takes us a little bit of time, and you get annoyed with me usually.
Usually?
You might say that, but I'm always the one that you ask to help you with this shit.
It's not emotional for me yet. I'm in go mode. 2 hours.
Holy shit.
2 hours and counting.
The skirt steak, we're done.
Gefilte fish, I'm gonna leave in there.
Why are you stressing yourself out? It's perfect.
It's a little schlocky.
Oh, God, we have an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Speed of free, Jay. Let's do it. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Jen, we got desserts.
Remember what we talked about, that you were going to make a plate of everything to show me exactly how you want it? You haven't done that. All right.
All right, it's not too bad.
It's not raining, so that's good.
Fresh air feels good.
It does.
I feel like I have steam coming off of me. Here we go. I really want this night to be successful. This was a ton of work, but it's been rewarding bringing a taste of my culture here. And I am glad my sister's here. Just don't tell her I said that. Dad, we're ready to roll, so we wanted to call and say hi. Hello. That's the band. We got your bar mitzvah pictures here. We got the ducks. The people are lining up. We gotta go. I'll let you sit here for a minute, all right?
Yeah, please.
Hello, welcome, welcome. This is our menu. You're gonna get a little bit of everything. We'll get you drinks, and then we'll just start bringing food out. All right, my grandma's specialty, gefilte fish with horseradish. It's like a fish meatball, and it's cold. It's a Jewish delicacy, so enjoy. And you're gonna let me know if you like it. Servus, G. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for coming. Now we've got matzo ball soup. Look out, hot matzo ball coming through, coming through. This is delicious. Matzah. Enjoy. Does anyone else need soup? 3 more soups. Jay, we need 3 more soups.
What do you want to eat? Beer.
We ran out of fish.
We ran out of fish, but we knew that was gonna happen.
Ah, son of a bitch. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. Who liked the gefilte fish? You?
No.
Coleslaw, pastrami, potato
Beautiful.
latke.
Beautiful.
Yeah, all right, when you're done there, get back here. You gotta serve this. You can do it, you can do it.
So the meat was special imported from Chicago. Don't ask me how we got it here, but we got it here. This is corned beef. You want corned beef or pastrami? Corned beef. Beef. Yes.
It's going awesome, but there are a lot of people here. This is burning. Hello.
Well, it's already burnt, so.
Well, let's take it off of there. Oy, oy, oy.
You like it? All right, good, good. All right.
We actually could run a restaurant.
You know what? They love this food.
I know.
Pickles for my Afghani friends. Come on, you guys like kosher pickles. Who needs one?
One of the best sandwiches I've ever had.
Yeah?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think he's changed. He's like a different person. He's excited, he's happy. I've always said I'm his #1 fan, and I am. He doesn't always like to hear that from his sister, but I'm proud of him, I am.
Wait, is that the last piece?
Yeah, this is it.
Cheers.
Cheers. That was the best birthday.
All right, everyone. I want to thank everyone for coming here tonight. And I would like to thank Jen. She is now known as the International Meat Smuggler. So tonight is all about something called Friedman's Deli. When I moved to Regensburg, I was looking for what can I do? What can I do here? I used to say I'm stuck here, but I really like it here. Except there's a lot of foods that I couldn't get. We grew up Jewish. Are there any Jewish people here? Right. So I said, you know what? I'm going to open up a Jewish deli. My mother, who's on the wall there. Stop crying. That was at her 50th birthday. And we knew it was going to be her last. My mom taught my sister and I how to do all of this, and she always knew there was a way to get it done. So I learned that from her. So before we leave, we're gonna do a very special song, and I need a lot of participation. So get another drink, they're on me, and let's keep this party going, okay? Prost! And as Jewish people say, l'chaim. Who wants dessert?
It's so beautiful here.
So this is one of those streets from like the 1300s.
It's very cool.
Isn't it amazing?
I thought last night went really, really well.
You know what I loved about it? What made me feel part of the community.
Right. No, and you were having a great time.
It didn't matter if it was Jewish, Italian, African, American. Food brings people together.
Absolutely.
Don't put that on my face. Don't you? Ah! Thank you. Oh, you think that's funny?
Welcome to Parenthood. Look at the duck. Do you see him?
You see the ducks?
The pond just comes with water.
The pond comes with water.
You know, I thought it was really cool last night that you had Dad on camera, you know, watching us. Do you think that's going to continue? Are you feeling better?
Look, I hope it continues, because we're not changing him. I got it, you know, I changed me.
Agree. Remember when we were young and we were at Thanksgiving or anywhere we had a family event, we had a code word if we didn't like the way the conversation was going.
All right, this is good. What's our code word?
Rawr! There it is.
Rawr.
That's perfect. I like that.
Right, because if someone's getting too snippy, you just go rawr. 1, 2, 3.
This movie for my Oma Yvette.
Never thought too much of home till I left and was alone. Will I be back or will I stay? Nothing goes as planned. Sometimes you need a hand to lift you up along the way. You are always here with me, and when I'm lost, your smile is all I see. I feel your hand in mine. No matter where I go, you're always here with me. Gonna have to start again, get out and make new friends. It might be hard, but I'll find my way. I've been down this road before and have gotten even more than what I hoped and even prayed. 'Cause you are always here with me, and when I'm lost, your smile is all I see. I feel your hand in mine. No matter where I go, you're always here with me. When it's bright and sunny and not a cloud in the sky, I know you're smiling and everything's fine. Oh, you are always here with me, and when I'm lost, your smile is all I see. I feel your hand in mine. No matter where I go, you're always here with me. You're always here with me, and when I'm lost, your smile is Hey,